The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walk. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. Hanging on by a thread, I see blood on the floors. I tread. I wish I could go to bed. Is it all a dream? Picking at the seams of my reality. Moving quietly, undead waiting silently. Flashlight right in front of me. Turn down each hole with cold fear I see. Dead eyes, nothing to lose, frozen in place. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. Corner is a safe bet. I'ma get a quick shot to the head. Off with it, I just wanna see it roll. Give me a second to blow. Got a couple rounds left. Gonna make the bodies fall. No, I don't really wanna know this hopeless. Getting innocent and turned to soulless corpses. Time is ticking, strength is leaving. My bones are all that hold my frame. Eyeless wanderers, godless harbingers, feast on what remains. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking. The city is dead. Is it in my head? Should I go to bed? Dead man walking.
There we go. For some reason, my microphone was disabled, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream and welcome to the part 2 of my playthrough of Resident Evil 2. Welcome everyone who's in the chat, Anis, Paul Gaming, and all of you. It's a pleasure. Now, let me bring back the voice, the noise, and the music of Resident Evil 2. There we go. And we are almost there and ready. Yesterday, we were almost finished with the first part of the police station. We got 2 medallions, and the third one was coming in the way. Even though the run isn't optimal because I'm doing things backwards and going to places I should not be going, still, we are still in the right mindset. What do we have? We have the spade key, some healing, ammo, and we got the shotgun. our next objective is to take the detonator to the second floor. And where's the second floor? And reach the storage room, I think. Well, somewhere. So we have the waiting room, and it appears I missed something here. That's why it's red. Definitely missed something here. And we have the armory. Those are things we will access later. And of course, this is where I need to go. The explosive barricade. This is where we need to plant our C4 in order to gain access to our third medallion. So that is exactly what we are about to do. Alright, I'm thinking. Have I missed anything? Probably did. Security room. Well, the security room can wait because we need the second key that I know where it is, but it'll wait. We missed something here back where the helicopter is crashed, and of course we have some things to do in the library, which are things we will do later. The stars room has a flash grenade. We can access it back when we are gonna be back with our key to get the lightning hawk. But overall, everything in this place have been and should have been done. That said, let us proceed. I'm doing great, Sifu. Thanks for the staying and thanks for the view. Alright. I'm thinking, should I just... well, it doesn't really matter. We can access it through this way. I believe. We should. We should. Ah yes, right where I needed to do, and right where I needed to be. Now, there are a few things I need to do that people usually do not do when they trigger this place, so we will have to do them first, after we place the C4. And it's understandable because when you do place the C4, things will happen and get triggered. Game Mobile, thanks brother, thanks for doing so. Always your support is much appreciated. So, we will place the C4 and things are gonna happen. There we go. Of course, we have 10 seconds to run away to safety, as so. Actually, we can see the explosion. No problemo. So here's the deal. When you hear that sound, it's obviously a liquor sound, and you would think that, okay, I need to go to the statue and I need to, you know, do things quickly. No, actually. These are just triggers. And the number one thing you need to do immediately is get this closet back into place, because as you can see, it immediately blocks your way. Even though you can see that there is a door over there, that door is kinda a bit far away, so it is much better to have access to this one. So that way we can dodge almost everything. We'll get our shotgun ready, just in case, because I'm using a controller and I'm most likely to miss things. There you go. Now the number one thing we have is the zombie. And if we are fast enough, we can solve this puzzle and escape that zombie in time. But we will see. What's your thoughts about the Xbox rumor to be acquiring CD Projekt Red? There used to be a rumor about this, and the head of CD Projekt Red himself came in and debunked these rumors. Xbox, meaning Microsoft, and this was 2 years ago, and they said clearly they wish to remain independent. They will not belong to any corporation, and rightfully so because, well, let's just say the entirety of Poland is behind CD Projekt Red, so there is no need to belong to any major corporation that will control your actions. Worry not about this. It's a kind of an old rumor. Alright, so not records. Yeah. So I want to access this and see what we need to do. So we have the head of the lady, bow, and snake. Head of the lady should be... not this one. There we go. And a bow. There's the bow. And snake. And there we have it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But the developers expected us to be under pressure because we heard the liquor, we seen the zombie slowly coming towards us, so they expect us to be in a shambles, so doing that will make us even more stressed out. But not for me. Goodbye. Now, well, I was kind of unlucky here because I did trigger the bad positioning of the liquor, but overall, if done correctly, you will easily dodge the zombie and the liquor. Now we can take care of this zombie with one shot. A well-placed shot is gonna be enough. Just be patient. They will always lunge at you that way, but if your trigger is ready, you will easily headshot them. Many people I see do get quick with their trigger, and they will just waste their shotgun shells doing, well, basically things that they shouldn't be doing. So wait at the opportune time, shoot the head, and the guy is going to be no problem for you. Again, worry not. Even though it's back again, it is highly, highly unlikely. Unless they presented them with some sort of a unholy contract where Microsoft is basically not even gonna do anything to CD Projekt Red, letting them operate. And even so, it's weird because they already did so, and you know, there was an official statement, so why a year or two later they will be, you know, changing their mind? Obviously they will have a lot of offers, it goes without saying. Not just Microsoft, I mean, come on. You have Sony, you have EA, you have many other publishers that would love to acquire CD Projekt Red. But of course, it's something that may not happen. And just like so, this is the first part of Resident Evil 2 finished. Now,
still alive.
we should no longer need anything, so it's just time to just go and say onward to the second part of Resident Evil 2.
So it goes underground.
It does indeed.
That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
Like I said in the previous episode, he's infected.
Come on, I've got you. Go! Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
Lieutenant Marvin Branagh is such an amazing character. Many of us do not understand or do not know what he did in the backstory. I think it was an outbreak, but he did so much to help his teammates escape, and unfortunately he got bit. And even though he's been infected, he understands the situation and the severity of the things that are happening to him, so he chose to remain. The only thing that he didn't do is, of course, end his life, which is not something that anyone can do. Saving we need. Saving here is a very important thing because we are gonna encounter a very interesting, very interesting, should I say, character. As we take the elevator down and we go further dark into the darkness and the abyss. As I take a nice sip from my time, was getting a tiny bit cold, but never mind. Can't wait to see him in Resident Evil 3. Who are you talking about? Marvin? Let me remember. It was back in Resident Evil 3, but I think he was already a zombie. I think you do encounter Marvin, but you do encounter the zombie Marvin. Not... But since it's gonna be a remake, I'm thinking they probably could develop him a bit further. Down here there's a grenade, and there's upgrade parts for the Magnum. Unfortunately, we need a certain key in order to open that. It's funny because it's made of glass, so just shooting it is going to be enough, but you know, this is a video game, so things are not going to be easy. Do not worry about that door. It's a shortcut for much later in the game. Right now, we have things to do and bosses to fight.
What the?
I kinda don't remember, because I was thinking that you would just find the zombie version of him, but I do not know. The events of Resident Evil 3 do take part one day before Leon and Claire arrive into town, so maybe we'll find him. Indeed, we definitely should find him. So this is going to be our first boss fight, and it's going to be Dr. Birkin. As we see his daughter, Sherry Birkin, which is going to play a very important part in the future in Resident Evil 6. Still, it's not going to be a very friendly character. So, it's time to get ready for the fight. I don't know, would you guys reckon I would do this on the first try? Or will I die just like a scrub? Oh? There we go. Zero goes, thanks, brother. I will try to have fun.
Bridge won't work on this thing.
Alright, so... the number one thing we need to do is take it easy.
No choice. Gotta take it down.
That's a bit rough. I'm kinda in the wrong side of his hand, so he's obviously spamming his grabby stuff. Munir Guma, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was a tiny bit focused on the fight here, but basically I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be on his right side, so I would not get the spammy, grabby motion. But nevertheless, it's going, let's just say fine for now. And there's our first part with Dr. Birking.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah. So basically, that's one of the many strategies that you can use in order to get rid of him. Of course, the fight is kind of straightforward. Aim from the head when there is no eye or the eye is not open, so that you stagger him. Once you stagger him, the orange eye is going to open. And when it's open, you can easily deal massive amounts of damage. Preferably, you should leave a distance between you and him. And by doing so, he's gonna give you enough time to have the reticule focus and deal as much damage as possible, especially in hardcore difficulty, because, like I said, I did play this in hardcore difficulty, and I do remember it took me 28 bullets, something I didn't have. I needed to reload the save and re-plan my whole strategy so that I have enough ammunition to come here, and it took exactly 28 gun bullets and some, and the grenade and other stuff with shotgun and everything. So it was much more complicated than this. The bad thing that I was doing is I was staying on the wrong side of him. If you stay on that wrong side, he's going to spam his grabby attack, and that will not go well for us, because the spammy attack, or the spam grabby attack is not good. Alright, there we go, and there we go. And basically, just one grab is enough for you to to go to danger, so be careful. Now, one thing I need to look for is my trusty knife. Where is my lovely knife? It should be somewhere around here. Even though it was stuck in him, it should be dropped somewhere. Now, all I'm doing is making certain that I haven't missed any ammo. Obviously, there's a grenade I've missed, so yeah. Ah, there we go. There's our lovely knife. And of course, last thing we need to take care of, Kirov reporting, take care of, is... Where on earth is the grenade? Oh yes, it should be somewhere around here. With, of course, the herb. And the nade. Everything is fine? Yes, indeed. It is time to proceed. For some reason, I confused this with Claire's part of things and thinking that actually it's Sherry who's looking over Leon. But no, this is Ada who's looking over at Leon and dropped the stair for him, or the ladder for him, when the fight was over. That said, gunpowder. This is where we were supposed to come from. More herbs. Always good. We're gonna need those later in the story. Yeah, Resident Evil is amazing. Goes without saying. And I cannot wait for Resident Evil 3. It's gonna be even better. Doing this is gonna give us access to the next lovely place. And the next lovely place is pretty complicated. With the arrival of my worst enemy in the game, dogs. I remember my first playthrough here, with stupid dogs making my life a nightmare. No ammo, and look at this, even more pouches. Wow. It's a luxury to find pouches just like this. But yeah, dogs made my life such a nightmare. I died so much, and I had no ammo, so not much I could do here. Yeah, why not? There we go. Nah, I will need to store it. This knife is more than enough. Save? Why not? This run is gonna have the least amount of credit by the end of the game. By credit, I mean the score. I'm gonna score the lowest score ever. It's probably enough for something. Alright, here we go. It's time to meet one of my favorite characters in the Resident Evil franchise. Ooh, I wonder what was the howl. Also, I was thinking about that it takes some real upper body strength to lift this. Someone like me would definitely die down there in the sewers. So this would probably be, if I made it this far, this hatch would probably be the end of me. Oh well. So, you can explore this place. By all means, if you want to, do so. But it's kind of pointless because everything is closed for a reason, because there is a cutscene here that needs to be triggered. And if they open any of these doors, that will mean that it's not going to happen. So, let's just trigger the cutscene and then we'll proceed.
Damn. Need a key card.
No. That's a dog, not a cat.
You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp.
She didn't want to waste her bullets, you know, this is a survival game, so she was like, stay sharp.
FBI.
No, Ada, you liar.
Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
She's even better without those shades. She looks good like now, you know, like this, but
Hey!
she's
I'm
even
not done talking to you.
better without the shade. Well, this is basically a clue for us to go and follow her. Telling us, you know, that's the way forward or something. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna go this way first. Get the keys to the car, unlock the car, and then move forward. Alright. Oh yes. Things are gonna be very interesting here. Notice these small hatches? Oh, they're gonna be very fun in a bit. I guess we'll combine it with this one, giving us the maximum impact, the Trinity, the triple threat. Max seals, takes elemental ailments and everything. High grade the gunpowder. We need to make more shotgun ammo, goes without saying. Take your time. Look at things, especially those hatches. It is very, very favorable that you take care of these dogs right now, right here. Because if you don't, they're gonna come back later to bite you. Literally. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Come on.
You asshole.
Take a deep breath and take a deep nap. This place. I don't know if you played it with the classic music or not, but do you notice the soundtrack? It adds a bit to the atmosphere, doesn't it? In the remake, there is no music here, really. There's just atmospherical stuff. But if you switch to the classic, this place is bad, but add the music to it and you're like, holy cow, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, there's definitely no licking. This is our way back to the police station, so that's good. And there's this lovely place. There's this lovely dude that we should, you know, say hi and wake up. Before he, you know, do nasty stuff to us. Name of deceased: Justin Hansen, male Caucasian, 39 years of age. Observation: found dead in jail cell bed staff. Hands are still clenched tight due to the rigor mortis, which should be coming to an end. It's highly likely that he died just after the lights out. The deceased was a known kleptomaniac, incarcerated multiple times. Incredibly, he would steal even while in jail, though that was consistent with his clinical diagnosis. Yeah, so basically the guy is crazy and he shouldn't be trusted. So, there's multiple things that we can take here. So you should check all of those places. Or not all of them do have things, but you know, you never know. Here's one, for example. One thing, always bring these like so, because, well, you might find yourself in a pinch, and one of these things is gonna block you, and by blocking you, you might die. Yeah, no. I'm not a big fan of cockroaches. There's nothing here. There is nothing here. What about here? What do we have? Taking a nap, brother? We'll leave you to it. Put you back where you belong. You had the grenade on you, so that needed to be taken. No. Don't worry. She is yet to not for now. Such a bad luck. Being bitten by a zombie. And when you become your zombie yourself, there's nowhere to go because you're basically inside the morgue and there's nowhere, absolutely nowhere to go. And yes, I did slice him quite nicely, didn't I? And here's our favorite man. Why? Because this guy has a very nice item to him. Do not take that item from that side. Do take the item from this side. It's much better for you. And it's time to say goodbye to our friend. Alright. That's done. Notice there's some things that we might be interested in. Mainly and especially this door. Many people kind of miss that door. It's a very big and important door in the, in the game, and so many miss it, so they got stuck in this entire area. So, look at your map and memorize these places. I was thinking I'm gonna access the parking lot or the shooting range a bit later, but this is the shooting range. So there we have it. Onward to the shooting range. I think I'm gonna add to the suspense by moving even slower. So that's bad, but this is the door that we need to give power to in order to access it. This is a very important area because it gives us one of the pieces of the puzzle. And as you can see, we have two friends here. Yeah. Sit down. Equipment disposal, blah blah blah, doors in the trunk. Nice box. Always examine. Storage box. Opening the box, we gain access to our first... Oh no, it's the key actually. Examine the key. Of course, it's one of those modern keys, even though those keys were very, very novel back in the 90s. Now they are just, normal stuff. That's a minigame that we need not to worry ourselves with. Our first use of the spade key. Another red herb. And another film. Thinking about taking or not taking the red herb. Even though we have plenty of inventory, we might want to hold on to that. Oh, Capcom, I know about this script.
Come on.
At this point, I'm almost certain that they do this in purpose, where they will put zombies... I think he's dead. Well, more than, just once. But they will put zombies where they have a specific code for the zombies to stay right next to doors, so that if you open the door, well, you get a nice, nasty surprise. And speaking of surprises... Oh... Here's more shotgun shells. Shotgun shells are very, very happy and plenty. Now notice that I did that because, well, I played the game before, so there's no need to do it again. Just make sure. If you guys played Zombieland, you probably know about the rule of double tap. I'm wondering. Well, yeah. Should use this so we can discard of it. And I know that I've probably missed the red herb. I know. Algerian Gamer, here, give me a like. No, thank you, brother. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be another upgrade to our lovely, trusty gun. And this is a very good one too. We have the kind of upgraded Matilda now. Lovely. This needs to be discarded because we no longer need it anymore. And like I said, we have a very sturdy and steady and awesome Matilda that we can use now. So, we finished that side. We were supposed to actually come here first, but, you know, we do things my way in this playthrough. Bullets are awesome. We have 29 bullets, 13 shotgun shells, and the map for this place. This is one of the reasons why you should come here first. Massaging services since 1998. Oh, this is such a lovely place too. Ah, that was, you know, Clint Eastwood moment there, wasn't it? It's actually pointless to do this, you know, because, well, you're gonna need to run away once you come back to this area.
Hello? Hey. I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
You been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Irons sent you.
Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage, believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here!
Oh my god.
X gonna give it to ya.
Who is that?
Your mother.
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Ada Wong.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
So it's time to take the parking permit. You know, there's a nice interesting detail about Mr. X, Ben, and Ada and all those things. Ada is actually right here. Right in this spot. In a T-pose. It's just like she's transparent. Us, the player character, are here. And we resume control. We go briefly in a T position, then the game, you know, takes control. And Mr. X is actually right there. And he's fully rendered behind this wall, waiting to his scripted moment where he actually uses his hand and everything. When you see this scene for the first time, you'd think, okay, so maybe it's just a scripted hand, you know, they just use a hand that come out of the wall and do the entire thing. But actually, no. There is a fully rendered Mr. X model behind this wall. He despawns somewhere around there behind the wall, but still, that was pretty interesting detail. I think it was more for the believable factor. This puzzle we're gonna come back to later. And this is telling us about the parts and whatnot. So let us proceed back where we came from. It is all scripted. Goes without saying. This is a video game after all, and scripts are part of the programming. But such fine small details makes you surprised. You think that why would they do and why would they go to such lengths, and still they would do. They would do so. Is it time to see dogs? I guess not. Not yet. Now, where we need to go? Probably we need to restore the power. And in order to restore the power, we need to go back to the creepy room that you do not like. So, go to the right, continue down the hallway, go back through the kennel. Or definitely, you know, it's somewhere around here anyway. We will see. When I was playing the first time, I thought that this is not going to be opening. Well, actually it does. For Claire, that is. So, I like, you know, small details like that. Always interesting and fun. We need to restore the power, so we need to head to the generator. And then the generator is somewhere around here, isn't it? Luckily for us, we did take care of most of these things. And by the way, welcome to the stream, Devault. Glad to have you here. And we use this like so. Awesome stuff. I should have accessed a safe, you know, to drop the red herb, the flashbang, and the film. Whatever. I think we're gonna be fine. Examine. Where's the tape? Where is the tape? Ah, there's the tape. Our first electric part. Awesome. There's no need to, you know, walk slowly here. It is pointless. Now, before you do so, well, did you look at that? Easily missable green herb. And you need to do this before you go and solve the generator thing, because if you don't, you're gonna encounter a bad doggo. And that bad dog is gonna make things very, very complicated for you here. So it is best to just take the herb and then come back around here. Hopefully... I was thinking about gun ammo. Actually, the dog is right here. He just needs his, you know, moment to pounce on us. This is a very lovely puzzle. Almost. Easily solvable. You don't need, you know, too much brain power. You just need to flip the switches until you find the right never even knew how to solve the puzzles. It just so happened. So now we're gonna encounter a good amount of dogs. See, if you let the dog, he will eventually jump over the thing, and you're gonna have a bad time. But we're not about that life, so we just take care of the dog before he takes care of us. Now you need to take this part very carefully, because things are gonna be very hectic right here. Yeah, like I said, I seriously hate dogs.
What the hell?
They make our life a nightmare. Alright. Before we proceed, what did we miss here? Only red herb. Everything else is taken care of. And the problem is that we have to go through the kennel area. There's gonna be more dogs waiting for us. Oh jolly. Oh jolly indeed. Toss a coin to your witcher.
Son of a bitch.
Now he's dead. There's no need for me to take the healing yet, so we're gonna proceed without it. I think we can take one more hit for us, and then we need to take the, you know, herb. Oh yeah, I forgot. You see, in hardcore, there's one more dog here, but because of this is not hardcore, there's no more dogs. This is the way forward, by the way. But before we do so, questions. Do we need to go back here? No, obviously not. You see, the first time you think that, okay, I restored the power, then we should operate, but no. There's absolutely no need for me to go back down there. We should just need to proceed forward. This, as you can see, is going to lead us right back to the awesome police station. And for some reason, even though, you know, the police station is even more sinister, going back here is kind of a relief, for whatever reason. And also the calming sound of this area. So you think I should just take this one and everything's gonna be fine. This definitely needs to go to the case because we no longer need it. This as well, even though we're gonna need it later, so I might leave it here. There's a door that I didn't use the spade key on, so I need to take care of that so I can toss the key. And I think you're fine. I would just leave this as our healing device because that one also cues poison, and there is no poison in the in this part of the police station. High-grade gunpowder. Nice bullets. Always loot the place before we save, by the way. Magnum ammo. And the trusty fuse that we would need just in a bit. I think I do have one more gunpowder in me. Combine. Oh, never mind. There we go. It's funny, I have so much stuff. 19 shotgun ammos. Look at me. I'm so strong. Well, to be honest, I'm the strongest because I have these, but I'm never gonna use them. Okay, now we can save. I might actually need something. And that something is called these. So we'll take them with us. Don't forget the shotgun ammo. We're about to waste one shotgun, ammo because, well, we'll waste it. Oops. Alright, let's just take your, give you one shot to the knee. There we go. Now he should be, taken care of. Ah, seriously. Let me give you a massage. Alright, he's done for. Yeah, we'll take the knife, whatever. Oh, look at who we have here. I think we'll let him come back. Maybe we should, be merciful to him, but no, never mind. He's actually kind enough to let us proceed, so thank you very much, sir. There's no need to worry because we got this sorted, so she's not going to be a problem for us. That's why boarding is important. Now we can go back up, but there are flaming zombies up there, so there is absolutely no need to do so. So we just need to, take it easy this side. Before we do, let's plan. So we have some things that we can use. And that's why I have the spade. Okay. I just need to use it on that one, and that's it for the spade key. Okay, so we need to go to the upper floor, use the wrench, and gain access to a new area. Oh, we're gonna find our lovely Mr. X. We're gonna encounter our lovely Mr. X pretty soon. The video game is about to be very, very exciting in a short moment. Okay, so let's actually discard of the key that we no longer need. There we go. On my first playthrough, I never discarded of that key. I was too afraid that I might need it and would never find it, even though it clearly said that I would no longer need it throughout the play of the game. But, you get paranoid in these situations. I think I'm going to need that board later in the game, but for now, we'll just keep it. The key is needed, the wrench is needed, the rest is peachy. Alright. Have I missed anything? Of course there are things that I need to do here. Right here we need a club key. The club key is accessible a bit later. And the rest here is kinda a-okay. Where we need to go is right through this side. Remember this place? I remember this place. Oh, and of course, this is red. Because, first of all, I think there is something we didn't pick here. Why is it red? It's just the herb. I do remember that there's only the herb here. Maybe because we need to operate this place? Perhaps? Let's see. This is no longer needed, so immediately discard of it to leave some room for operations. Inventory is very crucial in this game. This is one of those moments that I remember vividly from the classic game. The Chief's office is a very iconic place. Unfortunately, we, as Leon, cannot access it. But before, and because I played with Claire, I have fond memories of this place, you know, and the stuffed animals and all those things that Chief Irons likes to collect. Now we can go downstairs, but there's actually no need to go downstairs yet. We can do so a bit later. More boards. Flashbang. Let's just say that the game is kinda, you know, preparing us for what's gonna come next. Fedora. Oh yes, like I said, hints, hints, and more hints. Rainy day, but before the rainy day, we might want to check this place. Okay, this is a very nice and fun place that I might switch to the shotgun for it. Do I take it now? Or do I wait for later? I think we'll take it now. There's a key component here.
What the?
Yeah, like I said, if you miss, you miss. There's a shortcut here. And notice that it takes two places, so it's very important that you plan ahead when you want to come this way. We have a purple herb that we can combine. Dude, you take so much damage. Alright, there we go. What some zombies do tank, it's kind of random number generated. So some zombies are very tenacious, while others will immediately burst upon us hitting them. This is a locked door, so we can't open it now. And let's see. This is done and done. Okay. It's a bit of a problem because we do have some clutter in our inventory that we need to take care of. I will do so later. I don't think there's too many things that we should take from here. Another purple herb that we will leave here. You're too heavy, Leon. Come on, brother. You should stop eating all those donuts. Lay down on the donut. No, I'm just joking. Alright, so this is the fire extinguisher, but we cannot access it because, well, we cannot. We need to operate some other things first. This is the way back to the police station, but again, we shouldn't do that now. Two herbs, kind of, announcing that there are things that are going to happen here. So, I think we take one herb now, and one herb later. There's a save room here, so things are going to be fine. You have actually time to do this. So, yeah. There we go.
Shit!
She's a very, iconic zombie, by the way, because she was once in the cover of the game.
Shit.
Zombies are kinda not so harmful once you take them down off their feet like so. He's trying to get up, but obviously he cannot because he basically lost limbs. So yeah, we can spare a few bullets if we want to. So if you absolutely need to take care of zombies, well, just take their limbs. They will not do much to you once they no longer have their limbs. You there. You there. You there. You will use later. I think I should use one right now, actually. There we go. The film I was intending to use. And look at that. The spade key. We can save. And we can move forward. Take the gunpowder. Put it down here. And this is dumb of me. I should have just tossed this here because where we develop films, there's obviously a save room where there is a storage, so that's dumb. So once you find that film, toss it at the nearest storage thing. To save you some room. Right. These are the things that we just need. So we're gonna be fine. No, it's safe. It's done. Okay, it's time for our fated encounter with those zombies. I'm almost certain that this guy was supposed to be dead. Yeah, goodbye, iconic zombies. I actually just wanted to leave them alive because they are kind of iconic in the Resident Evil genre, and I ended up getting bitten by them. Such an, unfortunate fate. We need our, our run stance because we need to run. And we have to run. I should have taken the flashbang because I could have used it here, but who cares? I think we can outrun our friend, can't we? A brief moment of silence. And where there is silence, a storm is brewing. And in this particular case, the storm's name is Mr. X. Tyrant Model X.
Jesus Christ!
Juke the guy. Alright. If you're a pinch, don't panic. Make certain you know where you're going and what you need to do. So in this particular case, we can do the fire escape, but that probably will lead us nowhere for certain. We have the club key, and the club key is going to give us access to the records room. So our likely scenario that we need to do is go back to the main hall. So that would be our first objective. And the nearest way to the main hall, even though there is another thing we need to do, is by going through the waiting room and accessing the main hall. However, like I said, we would like to go to the investigation room. Back again at the right moment. Indeed you are. So, there is one trigger that actually never happened to me. I want to trigger where Mr. X burst through the wall downstairs in the interrogation room. I want that to happen. I hope by doing this action I can trigger it. Because every time, whenever I encounter Mr. X, I actually go to the main hall first. I think that's the biggest problem why I never triggered him back in the interrogation room. So if I go straight to the interrogation room, chances are we're gonna trigger the wall busted scene. So we'll do just that. Come on. Follow me, brother. Down here we go. And again, hopefully, he will chase us down, obviously. Oh, come on. I forgot the boards. Oh well. Of course, he will not be, you know, coming all the way here, so worry not. Regular, all those things. Of course, again, I'm hoping against hope that he's gonna bust the wall. Bust the wall, Mr. Witcher. Well, not really a Witcher, you know. Mr. X. On the Valley of Umbrella. Alright, think I should just let him, you know, slip by a bit as we examine this, giving us a big hint on what's, you know, the thing that we need to put here, so that's good. And the biggest problem is that Mr. X is actually still here. Oh, no. I think he's in the room that I want him to be. Okay. Combine, and here's hoping. Ah, son of a bee. I'm missing too much. The zombie is gonna sit right here. Mr. X is coming all the way here. Damn. If I stick with the zombie, Mr. X is probably not gonna bust through the wall. Yeah, like I said. We'll wait for him to go. And hopefully, I didn't mess things up. Hopefully. Alright. Slowly, he trots away. I think the touch of having... You know, the game is very good. I know. It's really, really good game. Unknown Solo, welcome to the stream, brother. Alright, so hopefully, it's gonna happen. And? Come on. Come on. That sucks. It didn't happen again. Seriously. I'm so unlucky. People have this happen every 2 seconds. Every time they play through the game, Mr. X busts the wall. And it hasn't happened to me. It's just sad. It's just sad. Mr. X doesn't love me. Alright, so... He's probably here, isn't he? Yeah. Alright, let's see. He's coming through here. Oh, he knows. Mr. X knows. Alright, that should be enough to lure him, you know, away from us, giving us access to 2 ways to gain the main hall. This and that. Imagine if we just find him here. Well, fortunately, not really. Yeah.
Marvin. Oh no. Damn it.
I think we should leave him be for now, because if I shoot, Mr. X is gonna come, and that's not a good sign. Alright, so... Combine... Where's the red gem? Where is the red gem? We need the red gem. The red jewel. Combine. Boom. What do we have here? The stars badge. Ooh, baby. You know what? People don't know about the star. You know what? Let's just store these, because we're gonna gain access to a new gun pretty soon. We're gonna need these. So, what people don't know about this badge is, because most people do not examine, is that if you examine him, like so, look at what this is gonna become. The USB dongle key. And you know what the USB dongle key means? It means the Lightning Hawk, aka the Magnum. Here we go. The Magnum is a very, very crucial gun that we would probably only use in certain situations. So, yeah. Let me save. Just in case. Obviously, the way forward is to this side. This side is going to be crawling with Mr. Zombies and Mr. X's and Lickerses and many things that are not very, very pretty. But you know what? I think we might go this way. Which might be a bit safer. Uh-oh. Alright, so the plan is lure the zombie out. Lure the zombies. Come on. Come this way. Come this way. Take your time. It's not a race. There's just Mr. X behind us. That's all there is to it. There's also lickers. This is going to be an intense moment. Take it easy. There's just a licker behind me, you know. There's just a soft tissue licker behind us. But because we are calm and collected, and because I played the game many times, well, it's alright. You know. It is alright, I guess. So, looking at the time, I think it's about time we say goodbye. And, well, before we say goodbye, you know what? Let's just develop the film. I have a film that I need to develop. It's just a photo. And I need to develop that photo. DCM. Oh yes, the third floor locker. Which is good, you know, because we've already got that. Lucky enough for us. Let's just save this. Okay, so I might need to board things, but not for now. We are on our way to use the dongle key, so I'm gonna leave it here. But other than that, this is all we need. This is everything we need right now. So, it's all good in the hood. In the next episode, we have some few things to solve. One of those few things is to gain access to the library. Through the library we can have a, you know, we can use the key, the spade key on the... Where is it exactly? So the spade key needs to go to this. This is a very interesting place. Like I said, there's going to be lickers there, there's going to be zombies, so it's going to be a very interesting place. So we'll use the club key here. That will give us a jack. The jack is going to be used up in the library, right here, which will enable us to gain access to the third floor of the mansion. All in all, good stuff. So that would be in the next episode. For now, it was a pleasure being with you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, probably, hopefully. So until then, take care of yourselves. Have a nice day.